Imagine living in a place so remote, so cut off from the modern world, that it feels like the very edge of civilization. This isn't a movie scene. It's the reality for a family in the heart of Afghanistan's highlands. Today, we're taking you on a journey to a world few have ever seen, a world of breathtaking beauty and unimaginable hardship. We're going to meet a Hazara family and discover what it truly means to survive at the edge of the world. Welcome to Bamiyan Province, a land of soaring mountains and deep, ancient valleys. This is the home of the Hazara people, a community known for their resilience and rich cultural heritage. But their home is also one of the most isolated places on Earth. For 8 months of the year, heavy snow cuts them off completely. There are no paved roads, no power grid, and no running water. Here, life is a constant battle against the elements. Let's meet Ali and his family. Their home is a simple mud brick house built by their ancestors generations ago. As the sun rises over the peaks, Ali's day begins. His first task is to check on the livestock, a few sheep and a donkey. These animals are not just property. They are the family's lifeline. They provide wool for warmth, milk for food, and are their only means of transport. Every animal is precious, and losing one could mean disaster. Inside the house, Ali's wife, Fatima, is already at work. Her day is a non-stop cycle of chores essential for survival. She needs dough to bake bread, the staple of every meal, in a traditional clay oven. She tends to the small vegetable patch they cultivate during the short summer months, preserving every possible harvest for the long winter ahead. Their children, even the youngest ones, have responsibilities. They help fetch water from a distant stream, a task that takes hours each day, and gather dried shrubs for fuel. School is a distant dream for many here. The nearest one is a multi-hour walk Hawaii, impossible during the winter. For these children, the mountains are their classroom, and survival is their most important lesson. The Hazara people have a history marked by persecution and struggle. For centuries, they have faced discrimination and violence, pushing them into these isolated, high-altitude regions where farming is incredibly difficult. The land is arid, and the growing season is short. They rely on ancient irrigation techniques, channeling meltwater from the glaciers to water their meager crops of wheat and potatoes. A single failed harvest can push a family to the brink of starvation. Yet, despite these immense challenges, their spirit remains unbroken. Their community bonds are their greatest strength. Neighbors are like family, sharing resources, celebrating together during festivals, and supporting each other through hard times. In this isolation, community is not just a comfort, it's a critical survival mechanism. Life here is a delicate balance. The beauty of the landscape is stark and overwhelming. The silence is profound, broken only by the wind whistling through the valleys or the call of an eagle overhead. There's a purity to this existence, a deep connection to the land and the seasons that we, in the modern world, have largely lost. But this romantic image is shadowed by a harsh reality. Medical care is virtually non-existent. A simple infection or a broken bone can become a life-threatening emergency. The nearest clinic is days away on foot, an impossible journey for the sick or elderly. Fatima tells us about the constant worry, the fear that a child might fall ill and there would be nothing she could do. They rely on traditional remedies passed down through generations, a testament to their resourcefulness, but also a stark reminder of their vulnerability. As winter approaches, the pace of life changes. The family works tirelessly to prepare. They insulate their home with extra layers of mud and straw. They stock up on food, fuel, and fodder for the animals. Every day is a race against time before the first snowfall arrives, which will turn their world into a silent, white prison. Once the snows come, they are trapped. The days become shorter, the nights longer and colder. They will spend months huddled together inside, rationing their supplies, telling stories, and praying for an early spring. This period of isolation is a severe test of mental and physical endurance. The feeling of being completely cut off from the rest of the world is a heavy burden to bear. Yet, even in the depths of winter, there is life. Fatima weaves intricate carpets, her fingers moving with a skill passed down from her mother and grandmother. The vibrant patterns tell stories of their culture, their history, and their hopes for the future. These carpets are not just a source of warmth. They are a form of art, a symbol of their enduring identity. Ollie spends his time mending tools and planning for the spring, his mind always focused on the cycle of survival. It's in these moments of quiet industry that their incredible resilience shines brightest. When spring finally returns, it's a time of joyous celebration. The melting snows bring life back to the valley. The streams swell, the first green shoots appear, and the air is filled with a sense of renewal and hope. The family can once again venture out, reconnect with neighbors, and begin the arduous task of planting for the new season. The cycle begins anew. The story of Ali and his family is one of incredible strength, dignity, and the unbreakable human will to survive. They live on the very edge of our interconnected world, a world that has largely forgotten them. Their lives are a powerful reminder of the diversity of human experience and the challenges faced by so many people in the remote corners of our planet. They don't ask for pity, only for their story to be heard. They dream of a future where their children can get an education, where they have access to basic health care, and where they are not defined solely by their struggle for survival. As we leave this remote valley, the silence of the mountains once again takes over. But this time, it's not an empty silence. It's filled with the echoes of a family's resilience, the warmth of their hospitality, and the enduring power of the human spirit against all odds. Their life, at the edge of civilization, is a testament to the fact that even in the harshest of conditions, humanity can and does endure. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. If this story moved you, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories from the unseen corners of our world. Your support helps us bring these important narratives to light. See you next time.